leaders of tomorrow. But today's leaders fed us into sorrow. We know what we up against, ladies and chicks. We hate to play the game, yeah, we come again. We came to be the leaders of tomorrow. But today's leaders fed us into sorrow. We know what we up against, ladies and chicks. We hate to play the game, yeah, we come again.
This was the first track, and the track title is Substantification. And I'm going to ask him in a minute to tell you what it is about, in case you couldn't hear every word in the song. Roland, let us hear what is the substance, what is the core message you want our people out there to hear in this song, Substantification?
Yes, basically I would like people, because I've got a bad, unfortunately bad past on that subject. I think there is it's what happened to me, I think it's what happened to several people in that circumstance, is that I think the main problem that everybody tries to avoid is actual problems. And that's what Xavier Chofo says in that song at some point. And the main issue is not being able to confront, to face a problem that somebody has. But there are certain problems which are maybe on which we have more our attention on. And I'm talking about these problems. When you get to a problem, the only way to sort it is not drugs, because let's say I'm making up a scene that you love that beautiful woman, and then you're with her for 2, 3, 5, 10 years, whatever long. Then suddenly she kicks you out.
Oh, sure.
That's an example.
Absolutely.
So you've got a problem.
Absolutely.
You've got a loss. You see, something's gone. So what do? You go to the first bar and you get drunk for half a day, all day, or you get ecstasy or whatever to forget that. But the next day, the problem is that she's still gone. It's not taking that bring her back. No, but you destroy yourself. Trying to fool yourself, that's going to help you. It's not going to help you. Even more, that girl, I won't come as a woman, I won't come back to a guy who's drugged. No, it's not serious.
Absolutely.
Surely not. So I mean, the main situation, take school, for example. I'm going to be, certain people are going to say I'm cynical, I'm not. When I was young, there was no drugs in school. Absolutely no drugs at all. Even my parents.
Yes,
yeah, when there was something I would not understand in school, like because the teacher was saying things was technical or whatever, well, I could raise my hand and ask, what do you mean here? What is that word you mean that? And then the teacher would come to me or would help me or would show us on the drawing. And then he would have all my attention. Now there's a trend, as Robert said, which is for years that a student doesn't, he removes his attention from the course because something's going wrong, doesn't understand, so he doesn't pay attention to the course anymore. And they lead to say he's got attention disorder. Of course he's got attention disorder, he's got attention problem,
yes,
because there's something he doesn't understand. The only solution is to explain him what he doesn't understand.
Yeah.
And there's no need to build. People give Ritalin to this guy. It's catastrophic. I've got a report here of
Retinol.
It's a death by Ritalin.
Absolutely.
So I do a program called Narconon, and we go around to schools and talk to the kids about drugs. And you know that technique of Roland's is actually very good advice, because if you're to write down all your problems on a piece of paper and then choose the one that you can deal with the easiest, and then you do something about that, and then you're like, wow, I did that. And then I
mastered this one.
Yeah.
So now I tackle the next one.
Next one. And eventually, because every time you do, you know, even if it's a small step, you know, you gain more confidence, and you start realizing your potential, like Roland says, and you can slowly eventually tackle the big problems, whatever it is.
He's saying bring the light, give them an inkling so they can start a fight. In the Genesis, one was faced with a problem. The problem then, he couldn't face the problem. Seems difficult for people to face reality. Many lives strip them from that ability. See the glare in the science eye. Ready to bite, got money in his money. Ready to strike, now the successful while your life is fading. You hawk into these lights, and that's your way in. Parking problem behind you. Dangerous substances, destinations hell in the absence of answers.